They're cheering in Melbourne for teams playing esports in San Francisco. While they're having fun here, rising costs remain front of mind.
Even interest rates on loans and everything else, or insurance, it just seems it's all pretty much one uniform ugly price.
Even as costs increase, it's difficult for this esports venue to raise prices.
What you need to do is not just jack prices up, but you can reframe and change how you bundle offers and value.
As examples, the menu has been updated to add extra items, and the function room we're in will soon be filled with more lucrative arcade machines.
These are the things we think we've got a lot more work to do before just saying, oh, we'll just ride it out and suffer the consequences of a downturn in the economy.
But something has to give. Inflation is 7.3% a year, punishing consumers and eroding the value of pay packets. Company profits are also fueling it. They're up 28% last year. Wages rose by under 2%. Comparing growth in profit and wages is ugly.
We've definitely got a profit crisis at the moment. It's driving inflation. It's the reason why inflation is high.
That might seem predictable from a union leader, but a major investment bank agrees. UBS economist Paul Donovan says the broadening of inflation beyond commodity prices is more profit margin expansion than wage cost pressures. Dr. Richard Dennis of the Australia Institute says corporate profits account for about 60% of what's caused recent inflation. Wages just 15%. Business groups admit the situation looks bad.
I think people can feel like they're being left behind if they look at those sort of aggregate numbers.
Dr. Peter Byrne says there's been massive investment in information technology and mining infrastructure, and that's meant more of the returns have gone to shareholders over workers.
As production becomes more capital intensive, so the ratio of capital to labour rises, the income accruing to capital also rises.
Others don't buy it.
You think of the craziness of that. On one hand, they're making people pay more for everything and all the essentials. On the other hand, they're doing everything they can to stop wages going up.
There are many forces driving inflation. It's a nightmare scenario for businesses and consumers. For workers, their cost of living is accelerating away. For businesses, unavoidable overheads that make expansion harder.
So there's plenty of things we know we need to get to over the next 12, 18 months, even just that are right under our noses, let alone, empire building and all of that.
Even a fortress can't keep inflation out.
What is the name